Hey Lennie,
Hello.
I'm Taylor. Today I'm going to be counseling you. I'd like to let you know that we're filming today, but it's just for my personal use to review the sessions. Nobody else is going to see it. Today is completely confidential. Everything you say here is going to stay here. I'm not going to tell anybody else. Is all that okay with you?
That's fine.
Alright, good. What brings you here today?
I'm going to talk about my surgery after the season and the process of coming back to football.
Alright, and what was your injury?
I tore my labrum, my bicep tendon.
Alright, and how did that affect you with football?
Well, I tore it like early on in the season, and I didn't really know it was torn, and I kept playing on it, and I didn't have stability in my shoulder, and during practice, I felt like real timid. I was scared to go like full speed because I thought it was going to keep popping out and stuff like that. So that's how it affected my play on the field.
So it made you afraid to like go all out when you were playing because you were afraid you were going to injure yourself more? That's rough. So how exactly did you injure it?
I think it was a play. We were doing a pass rush drill, and I overextended my arm, and my body kept going, and it popped out like that, and tore my bicep tendon. That's how I think I did.
And did it really hurt then?
Yeah, it was very painful.
And did they told you and everything that you had torn it?
At first, after the trainer, she just thought it was. She thought it was torn, but she didn't know I tore my bicep tendon until I got the MRI. When I got the MRI, that's when they determined that I tore my labrum and bicep tendon.
And they told you that it was still okay to play?
No. I went through the whole season like that. But I had to wear harness on my shoulder pad to keep my arm from overextending and stuff like that. And I just played like that. After the season, when I got the MRI, they told me I had to have surgery. I had surgery January, and they said the process was 4 to 6 months. So,
You're about at recovery time?
yeah, I'm like, excuse me. I'll be at 4 months this May. So, I mean, I feel a whole lot better, feel stronger. So,
do you feel less worried about it now that you've like
yeah,
done
I do.
something?
I mean, it feel like I got more stability now than I had before.
That's very good. So you're excited about this upcoming season?
Yeah, I am.
What about us moving up in division? Does that worry you, or are you excited?
I mean, I'm kind of excited. I transferred from Troy, which is the same division we're going to. So I mean, I know all about Division I, but I mean, it gives the team a lot of publicity and more opportunities to excel and move forward onto the NFL and stuff like that.
Do you have plans to do that?
Yeah, I have plans. Well, I have plans to do that.
That's the goal?
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the main goal.
That's awesome. So do you feel like you're like on your way to reaching your goal?
Yeah, I feel like, once I get back 100% healthy and, get back in football shape, which I'm not, but I mean, it's in the summer, that's when you really, start grinding and working towards, the season and stuff like that, so.
Right. Well, that's awesome. I heard y'all have a new coach. How has that been, the transition?
He's a pretty good coach, the whole staff, they players first coach, so they'd rather get to know the players first and then develop a program around them instead of just basing everything off winning rather than getting to know players first.
Is that how it was before?
No, actually the coach before was like the opposite. He was more winning first, player second, stuff like that. So yeah.
So do you like this new coach's approach better?
Yeah.
It seems like it's more personalized and
I mean, I feel like if you have a players coach you know, they care about his players. Like the players want to, you know, go beyond, out and beyond to, you know, do stuff to make the coach look good and the team at the same time. So.
Right, he's encouraging y'all.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh gosh, I'm going blank. So next year, do you think you're gonna be timid about your arm or your shoulder? I mean.
I shouldn't be, but you know, like once you have, you know, a major injury like that, you know, it always in the back of your mind, like,
right.
you know, I really don't want to get hurt anymore. I don't want to do anything to, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, I shouldn't be. But, I've been going pretty hard in rehab, you know, strengthening it up. So I mean, I feel like I had a fast recovery, so I mean, it shouldn't be a problem.
So rehab went pretty well for you.
Yeah.
That's good. What exactly did you do in rehab?
Well, when I first started, everything was assisted. They had to move my shoulder for like 2 weeks because I couldn't move it at all. And gradually I started doing stuff on my own. It's more of like resistant bands and stuff like that. And now I move into like dumbbells, overhead press, you know, stuff like that.
So now it's, at first it was kind of, did you feel helpless?
Yeah, at first, you know, I felt helpless. You know, I couldn't really move my arm. I was in a brace for like 6 weeks.
And what was your outlook at that time?
Being in a brace like really sucked. Like, you gotta walk around on campus with it on, like it's like very hot. And I mean, once I got out of that, I mean, I felt pretty good.
Things started looking up.
Yeah. But when I was in the brace, like, I just felt like real helpless. Like,
and now you feel more empowered and like you're on the road to recovery and on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
That's good. Is there anything else you want to talk about on this issue?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right. Tell me about your position.
I play defensive end. It's like, how do I explain it? It's more of a position where you don't really have to think a lot, you know, but you still have to play your assignments because each position on the field is based on assignments. So you gotta play. Everybody gotta play their assignments, you know. So you really don't have a bust in the defense to get offense a chance to score. So I mean, but my main priority as a defensive end is set the quarterback. So that's why I like my position.
That sounds pretty fun. So is there a lot of pressure on you to always do that?
I mean, not really. It's not really a lot of pressure. It's just me. It's just a matter of me going out and, you know, doing my position and, you know, playing football and trying to make the team better and just do what I do.
Do you feel close with the team?
Yeah, like the team, you know, we're real close. I feel like I feel like it's family army, you know. It's like a second family outside, you know, outside of my family.
Well, you're with them for so much time. Does that leave a lot of time for school and everything else?
I mean, being a football player, I mean, that's with any sport in college. Like, you really don't have a lot of time to do stuff. That's why you have to, you know, everything based off time management.
Right.
I mean, we have like study hall and, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, as a football player, you still gonna feel like it's not enough time, you know, to get everything done. But everything based off time management.
Yeah, so that's helped you in the long run with being more productive and managing your time.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Has it affected your grades?
Well, my freshman year, you know, when you first come to college, you know, you really don't be worried about school too much.
Right.
And, you know, guys, you know, want to chase girls and stuff like that. So, I mean, my freshman year, I was kind of like, all right, whatever, you know, but.
Like your freshman year's the year you mess up, and every other year's year you bring up your GPA.
Yeah, but when when the coaches like really clamp down on you and stuff like that, and you get a grasp of things, you get a hold of and stuff. Cause that's the being a football player, like that's the main part of being able to play. You gotta get your grades first.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about today, Lennie?
That's all.
All right. It was so good talking to you. Next week we can talk more about this if you have anything to add to it, or we can talk about anything else you want to talk about.
Okay.
All right. Bye.